Hi. So let's get started. Let's get started with coding. You would have opened the Anaconda Navigator and seen this particular screen. Click on the Jupyter Notebook and it will launch for you this screen, right? Now, what do? Go to the new and click on Python 3 workbook, and this will open up a workbook for you. Let's get started. Some small pointers before you write your first set of codes. The first thing is these hashtags. These are for comments. So in the code itself, it is prudent to write down what it is that you're trying to do. Write your comments, and when you put a hashtag, the system knows that this is not a part of the code. Do remember, Python is an English-like language, and you don't want the system to get confused. The run button is right up here on top, and within the box for you to write multiple lines of code, you would want to enable the numbering of the lines. You can go to view and choose the toggle line numbers option, and you will see these lines. Sorry, you will see these numbers, which will tell you which line of code are you working on. Now the next question comes, how do you save this particular file? I always suggest create a folder of Python on your desktop, and then you can very easily save by using this save as button. Choose save as, copy paste the path to that folder, backslash and name of code. Okay. So this is a great way to save your codes. And if I go back here, you can see that the name of code files have gotten saved. The basic functions of Python is, of course, as a calculator and then as a notebook. And today, let's start off with the calculator. It's about the easiest way to get on. The best way, of course, is to write 2 plus 2 and hit the run button. And there you get it, 4. However, if you're looking at writing multiple lines of code, you will realize that you would have to use the print command. Why? Well, let me show you. If I write 2 plus 2, which was running perfectly fine above, and then I have these two options where I've written print 2 plus 2, print 2 minus 2, and then I have 3 divided by 2. I run all these 4 lines of codes. You will notice that the only answers which come are from this line. Is this confusing? Well, let's keep it as 2 plus 2, 22 to make it easy to discern which line of code has run. So you will notice that the line 2 output is seen, the line 3 output is seen, the line 4 output is seen, but the line 1 output where we didn't have the print is not seen. Okay, so if you're writing multiple lines of codes, if you want all the outcomes to be displayed, you've got to write a print command. Now here, please do note, print starts with a small p. So yes, most of the codes in Python will always, the syntax will be lowercase. There is also a bracket within which you can write down whatever you want to print. So do try these things out, which you can see on this screen. If I was to go one by one, the one way to do it is to use the hashtag to comment out those particular lines which I am not running and comment in the line which I am running by removing the hashtag. Okay. Now, all the codes or calculator symbols are pretty much the same. So yes, you have the addition, you have the subtraction, you have the multiplication, you have the division, all of which you also have in Excel or the normal calculator. There are two, codes I would want to show you, two symbols which you may not know so well. One is this double divide. So when you do a double divide, it gives you the quotient as a whole number. Okay. And in case you were to do the percentage divide, it actually gives you the remainder. Okay. So I'll just write it so I can see the print. Yes, because I want to run out both the options, and then I'm going to just run it. Okay. Uh, you can see both the outputs have come. Now here an extra box got added, and if I want to delete the box, all I need to do is to look at this scissor um, option out here. Interesting? Go ahead, try out your hand on the first few sets of Python code.